Well, hello, my beautiful Cancerians. Welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your singles love reading for the end of July right through to the end of August 2023. I've already cleansed your space and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares, and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about pretending to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram, or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details. I will never ask for personal details. And I'll also never give you a cell phone number to call. So if anyone masquerading as me asks for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful. There's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Cancerians, this is your singles love reading. I'm going to get all of your cards first before I connect to an outcome. But just to make you aware, we currently have Venus going retrograde at the end of the month. Now, what does that mean for you when it comes to love? Because Venus is the planet of love, romance. Well, it means the opportunity to find love starts to slow down. It doesn't mean it's impossible to find love during this period, but it does mean that anything that is started during this period, it will be a slow burn towards an established relationship. So I just want you to be aware of that. Venus goes direct in September, so it's not retrograde for long, but I just want you to be aware. Let's see how it will impede your chances at finding love. Let's see how that happens for you. Your first card there is the Bouquet, which is really about you going on a journey of self-discovery and recognizing what a gift you are when it comes to love, okay? The bouquet really is about you blossoming during your single energy, focusing on your projects, building stability in your home life as well as your financial life. But I feel, I mean, it's number 9, so you are in a period of the hermit energy, self-reflection, gaining knowledge about who you are, being really self-reflective, and I feel there's something here that got cut short early is what I'm picking up on. Something that perhaps led you to feel very confused, really put you into your emotions and really made you feel despair or a lack of clarity when it comes to love. Your first card there, this is the LENORMAND deck, and it is the Bouquet. So it really indicates that you are someone who is very beautiful or attractive, male or female, not a gender-specific reading. It's about the energy. I feel like you're learning to appreciate that you tend to overgive in a relationship, and I feel you recognize that actually you are lovable, you are loving, and you deserve love that is reciprocal, that is kind, that is faithful. But with the Bouquet, I also get this energy of there's an invitation coming in for you. If you haven't received it already, you will be receiving an invitation. It could be a wedding, it could be a birthday, I mean, it could be a party, it could be like a housewarming party. It could even be like an invitation to a festival or to learn something. I definitely see you gaining some sort of invitation that you will attend. And I feel this is a strong potential for you to meet someone. I do feel also with the Bouquet that, as I said, there's something that got cut short here, something that started to blossom. So either you've been ghosted in the past, or perhaps you had a relationship that you'd experienced before that was very, very difficult. It was a very sudden ending. And I feel you've been going through a very difficult period of personal development ever since. But you've been gaining a lot of enlightenment about who you are, and some of you may have taken yourself out of the dating game to go on a period of self-discovery, self-reflection, and really check in with your intuition, your emotions, and I feel it spun you off onto a very spiritual path. So some of you may even have started to really hone your spiritual gifts, or even seek to take a course of learning of how to develop spiritual gifts is what I'm seeing here. Ultimately, we've got the Moon card. It's in the resistance position. Okay, so it's like you got it in the reverse there. And really this is about some of you not even dreaming about love or visualizing love for yourself anymore. I feel that you are really being honest with yourself. You've faced your fears when it comes to love. You've tried to remove obstacles, and I feel like you haven't trusted your intuition or your instincts in the past, or you've had previous experiences where your hunches were right, and I feel like you ignored some of those intuitive leanings that you had, and you're recognizing that as you move forward, you're not going to let that happen again. Okay, I also get a sense here that when you get the Moon card, especially in this position, it can indicate that current conditions are not as they truly seem. It's a reflection of what's really going on in the present moment behind the scenes. And I get a sense here that the universe is orchestrating the perfect meeting for you. Okay, someone who is very intuitive, someone who's very loving, someone who's very emotional or connected to a very sensitive, expression of their emotions. I really get a sense that you're meeting someone as deeply as you have met yourself, which is really thrilling because this person understands you on a deeper level. The Moon card tends to be a Cancerian energy, so I feel this person that you're meeting is someone who has gone through difficulties in life, and they respect love, they appreciate love, and they're not going to take your love for granted, okay? Now we do have the Bear. The Bear energy is about protection, okay? It tends to be a card of building stability, being influenced by previous circumstances that made you have to be very strong, gathering that strength perhaps to re-enter the dating arena, or even open yourself up to that vulnerability of letting someone truly see you after a time where perhaps you felt rejected or on the outside looking in. If you've not had a previous love experience, you may have felt very lonely, and I feel like you've got to know yourself pretty strongly, and I feel like you're very self-sufficient, but I feel you're about to meet someone new, okay? I feel the universe is orchestrating a meeting for you and this person at some sort of party or event. I'm actually picking up a strong sense that where you meet this person, there are questions asked. That's a very interesting energy that's coming through. There are questions asked. So if we really think about that energy that's coming through, this could be that you're going to attend a conference or maybe a class, a philosophical debate, a quiz maybe, or a competition. I mean, it could even be if you are, like, for example, attending a wedding. They always ask, is there anyone who is against this partnership? And, I feel there's a question asked. Okay, that's all I can give you on that. So I'm just going to leave it like that. But also it's number 15. Number 15 connects to the devil energy. So some of you have been feeling a little bit stuck. You may have been a homebody for a while, and you recognize that you need to take the initiative to let new experiences into your life. And by association, you will let new people into your life as well here. I do feel like you're breaking out of a repetitive cycle. Things may have become a little bit dull, or may have become a little bit like repetitive in your life, and I feel like you're trying to find alternative approaches to put yourself in a path to meet love. But number 20 tells me, this is the garden, of course, this tells me that you will attend an event that you're invited to, okay? This is really a meeting, a crowd or a gathering, a network. I mean, it could even be a spiritual retreat, because you have the Moon card and the garden, which tends to represent a retreat or going out there to learn more about yourself spiritually. I'm going to pull a quick card on it because number 20, it can connect to the Judgment energy as well. So it can mean that there is a reunion with someone from your past. Now, this doesn't have to be an ex. I want to clarify that. It could be someone that, you really got on well with at college and there was a connection there. It could be someone who you used to hang around with and there was always an unexplored connection between you and that person, some chemistry. So I just want to connect to that energy. Let me see. Okay, this person, they've been away. Oh, how can I put that energy? They've been away a long time from home. That's what I'm getting. Okay, this is a missed opportunity. When you get the Four of Cups, it can mean that there disappointment that it was never explored, or you know, it was almost like there was love there, but it just didn't work out. I'm really getting a sense that this person will pop back into your energetic sphere. Six of Pentacles, I feel like they want to pay you a lot of attention. They may even invite you to like a charity event, or because the Six of Pentacles connects to like a happy surprise. You know, the universe sends a surprise. And the Four of Cups, as you can see, there's also a little surprise there. This person comes on in. They may offer to you, it's like they may offer to help you with something, or they try to reach out to you. The Three of Pentacles, I feel like they tried to enter your friendship circle, or they were a friend. There's like a, you know, people hanging out together energy here. Three of Pentacles is like, this person's very talented. I feel like they talk a lot about you to their friends. Maybe someone that you used to hang around with, or went to college with, and they may be asking about you to someone that you know, and that person will tell you. Okay, we got the Six of Swords here, and we got the Three of Wands. So I feel that although this person comes back in and you are curious perhaps about a connection with this person, I do feel that actually with the Six of Swords and the Three of Wands, that you intuitively don't really want to cross a divide between you know, relationship, friendship. I feel like you'd rather keep this person in the friend zone is what I see here. I do feel like there's a lot of love there, but I feel there's something about that spark. It's not quite there with this person, you know, and I feel like you're looking for that passionate, intense romance. And I feel there are other options coming in for you with the Three of Wands, okay? So just be mindful that there is someone who from your past is reaching out. I mean, of course, if you want to explore it and there is that chemistry, go for it. But the energy that I'm picking up in this particular reading is that it feels like something has changed, like the chemistry isn't exactly what it used to be. And I feel that perhaps you won't really you really won't want to investigate it any further. I feel like you just leave it where it's at. I do feel like you're going to meet someone new at an event. Okay, that's what I'm picking up on here. So any invitations that come in, I would pay close attention to them, because there is a potential meeting there. I'm just going to go and get a Celtic cross for you just to see a little bit more details. Can you please guide my beautiful Cancerians? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? Six of Pentacles. Surprise from the universe. And as you can see there, there's two people coming together, having a conversation, sharing a drink. So I feel there's an invitation definitely on the horizon for you. How would you like to receive? Okay, so with the King of Wands present as your crossing card, this really tells me that, you know, it's time to take the initiative, to put yourself in a position to meet love. Okay, some of you may be exploring your neighborhood in a different way. There may be a new restaurant that opens up in your neighborhood, and you want to like check it out, and then there may be like an invitation that comes afterwards. I get a sense here though that this is about changing your approach and starting to focus a little bit more on love, because I feel a lot of you have been going through a very deep learning process about yourself. Yeah, we got the Three of Swords here. Some of you have actually been going through a heartbreak, or you found it very difficult, very challenging. Some of you may have even been very shy, and it's been hard to break out of a cycle where things have been repeating, whether it's you're attracting the same sort of person, or whether you're a little bit nervous about getting out there, especially since the world, like, it's always been difficult to find love, but I feel in the last couple of years the world has ramped up that level of crazy, and you may find that it's frustrating, hard to put yourself in a circumstance to meet someone new, but also what you desire in a relationship. Some of those aspects may have changed, and you may have new requirements that you're hoping for in a love relationship. So let's see. We've got the Ten of Swords here, and we got the Death card. So things are changing for you. Can you show me how? Can you show me beyond? Six of Air is coming out for you. So some of you, I mean, I get this sense that you're got the Four of Pentacles, and we've got the Five of Wands. I mean, I'm going to go one more, because I do want to see I see a new connection coming in, someone who has that spark, someone that you can kind of see like a future with. What I see here is about you exploring it. Okay, I really get a sense here that you're a little bit hesitant about, we got the Queen of Cups. So that's you falling in love. Okay, it's a Cancerian card, and we've got the I hope you can see that there, the seahorse, which represents soulmate energy. So I do feel that you're going to meet your soulmate, but it does require effort on your part to either attend an invitation or put yourself in a circumstance to meet someone new. Okay, we got the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is about creating balance in your life. Okay, and I really feel the distribution of goodness is coming back to you like a boomerang. I feel like you will get justice in your love life. I feel you've been very loving, and you actually tend to be an overgiver. You give your all. You're someone who's very affectionate. You give unconditional love. And sometimes when a person is that open, especially since you've got the Queen of Cups, it just happens to be your card, but whenever it comes up in a reading, it does tend to mean that you offer emotional security to other people, and sometimes you forget about yourself. So this is a time where you need to create balance and recognize that relationships need to be reciprocal. Okay, I do feel like there is, I keep getting this invitation coming through, and by association, you meet someone at this invitation, and then they ask you out on a date. They ask you out for a drink or lunch or something. So if you don't drink alcohol, for example, you could be going for a juice, or you could be going for dinner. I really get a sense that you're going to sit down and have some sort of like food or beverage with this person, but also they're showing me cinema seats in the water as well. So this person, it may be like a movie night. This person may literally invite you to a movie, you know, like the good old days where it's like, okay, you want a movie and something to eat. I really get a sense that this person is old-fashioned, old school. They've got a lot of respect, and this person is sent to you as a gift. The Six of Pentacles tends to mean the universe sends you an unexpected surprise, something that you will really enjoy. And because it's a pentacle, it does indicate that it's something that has longevity in your life, someone who's going to stick around. Now also they're indicating look out for really interesting moths. They show me moths, okay? Transformation. Moth tends to mean a visitor. Someone is, you know, there is someone new entering your life. Could be a visitor or to your home. This person may come into your home space at some point, obviously if you invite them. But they're just showing me a moth. Okay, so you may see symbols of moths everywhere. I feel like it's a signpost for you to be aware that there is change happening in your love life and someone new is entering into the mix. Now we do have the King of Wands here, so this really indicates that you are taking the initiative, or perhaps you have not been taking the initiative. You've been a bit more of a homebody recently. You know, you can be a homebody and still put yourself out there. You can put yourself on a dating app or a website, but I really feel some of you have lost that motivation or have felt that your mojo or your libido, you just haven't been focusing on love at this time. I feel like you've been focusing on your other projects, and you may feel that life has got a little bit like stagnant recently, but I feel in the next couple of weeks you are changing your approach and putting yourself back in the mix. The King of Wands tends to be an influencer, someone who can influence their circumstances, and I feel you're being bold, and there's an invitation coming through where you will really shine at that place. It's like you're having a glow up. You're very attractive. You're going to turn heads. And I feel actually a lot of people are going to be interested in you at this event. You're going to see a lot of people kind of looking at you. But there's one in particular who's going to capture your attention. And this person, I feel like they actually exchange numbers with you and they ask you out. Okay. And this is a place where questions are asked, or a question is asked. I mean, it could be, okay, I just want to be really clear. It's not someone coming up to you and say, hey, what's your name? Because that's a question, of course. It's not like that. I feel like wherever this place is, questions are asked in the place. Not a question is asked of you. I hope that makes sense. It may make sense like later on, but not now. So just keep it with you. We got the Hierophant. This is what's below you. You're calling in a high-level commitment. The Hierophant is the marriage card. Someone who is going to be joining your family lineage, someone who opens up, who really wants marriage, whose expectations is to have a relationship where you settle down together. But I feel also with the Hierophant energy, this is you learning about you and going through a period of personal development. I feel like you're being guided to this new person. And some of you may have felt that you've been busy developing your spiritual practices, or that you've been thinking about taking a course to develop your spiritual practices. And I feel if you're invited to something through that, this is like a portal to open you up to love. Now we also have the Knight of Cups here. So I feel you've made a decision to focus on love, and you're opening yourself up, and you're recognizing that you are a gift. I mean, the Knight of Cups, there's many attachments to the Knight of Cups, and one of them is invitation. So either you've already received this invitation, or you're about to. It's somewhere where you're going to love being. There's lots of pleasure. I feel like you're being encouraged to go to this event, whatever it is, okay? And some of you may have just met someone where there is an attraction. This is going to lead to marriage, okay? Long-term commitment. But I do feel that there is something, I'll explore it in a moment, okay? I'm picking up an energy of someone kind of like, it's like, how can I put that? It's like there is some sort of pause, or, I mean, you could be even meaning a Virgo, because I just did a reading for Virgo, and there was like a pause, or like this person is long distance or goes away for work or for family or business at some point, and there's just a little bit like of a pause period in between you and this person getting together long term, but you come back together and it's a very rewarding relationship, okay? But ultimately, I feel like you are opening up to a loving, raw relationship where someone is passionate, kind, and I feel, I mean, the Knight of Cups in this position tends to tell me that you've been learning to fall in love with yourself, okay? Learning to love all the parts of yourself that perhaps you did not love before, and recognize that you are a gift. Your attractions will stem from self-love and the knowledge that you are exquisite in your own way. I just want you to be aware of that. It's almost like you are singing your soul song, and you're about to meet someone who's going to hear that soul song and be attracted to you. Now, in the potential position, we've got the King of Air, and this is really about, this is, how can I get this? I feel this is about you and your thoughts becoming things, being organized, being focused on what's important to you, and you've made a decision that love is your focus. And I feel here that if you have your eye on someone already, this is going to go into a high level commitment, but there's some sort of pause. Briefly, and if you haven't met anyone new, I feel like you're about to be talking to someone new, someone who knows what they want, someone who is from a different part of the world than you. And I'm just going to pull a quick card on that King of Air energy, okay? Just to clarify a little bit more. Can you show me that King of Air for my beautiful Cancerians? Nine of Cups. So you've got Nine of Cups here. This is everything you wish for. So thinking, visualizing whatever it is that you desire in a relationship attracts what you desire into your life. Nine of Cups, your wish will be fulfilled. So the person you're thinking about, or even if you have like a certain type of person, I feel like you will be attracting that sort of person. But I feel this person, they really think about you, okay? They're actually someone who takes responsibility for their actions. They're honest. That's really important. They're telling me, I mean, of course it's important for any relationship, but the Justice card, I feel this person, they're very, very honest. And they may even work in some legal aspects. I mean, it could be that they work in a company where they deal with the legalities of the company, or they could work for themselves, be an entrepreneur. I feel like they are from a different part of the world than you, though. I feel like they have international connections. They may even have a home abroad, is what I'm being told. King of Pentacles. Okay, now because we've got three kings here. Is it three kings? Yeah. Because we have three kings here, I just want to see if these are aspects of yourself during the solitary period that you're in, or whether these are three people. Can you please clarify these three kings? Hermit, the self. So the Hermit is really about your self-reflection, your personal development. So I feel like you're building confidence, and this person, they will pay a lot of attention to you. This is a new person. You're going to be striking up a conversation with someone new, and they're invested in a relationship for the long term. Okay, this person's in it for the long term. They want to settle down, and they're also single, whoever this person is, so that's really good. They don't have any attachments, no baggage. They've got closure on the past, and this person has met themselves as deeply as you have met yourself spiritually. I mean, it could even be that you meet this person at a spiritual event or invitation to a spiritual event. So please take it as it resonates. Now, in the near future, we have the Three of Swords. So some of you may have been getting over a heartbreak, or some of you may have been going through a personal experience. You may have gone through a bereavement or something, and I'm sending you a huge hug out there. Okay, nothing I say can ever make it better. There are no words, and if I could hold you, I'd jump down the camera and scoot you all up and hold you if you're going through a very difficult time. But I do feel that you're doing a lot of healing. And take the time that is necessary to heal before you focus on love, because the right time will come to you. I just want you to be aware of that. And I'm only picking up about 6% energy of Cancerians going through that right now, so I'm sending you a huge hug. For the majority energy, what I'm feeling here is that it's been very difficult. And sometimes when you meet someone, you get a little bit shy or tongue-tied is what I'm picking up on. Now, I'm just going to pull a quick card on it because I feel some of you may have opened yourself up to love in the past and it hurt. And you've been going through a deep healing process. And you may be expecting love to hurt again in the future, but that's not true at all. I feel any previous experiences, you're leaving them in the past. Temperance card, Ten of Cups, and the Four of Pentacles. So you're going to meet a high-level commitment. You're going to meet a high-level commitment where it's for the long term. It's for keeps. This one is a keeper, this new person who's coming in. We do have the Temperance card, which is sometimes we are put on pause or on hold regarding a love relationship because we're meant to focus on life's meaning or our purpose and our true life's path. So I feel like you've been creating harmony in your life and you're really like searching for happiness, in pursuit of happiness, that kind of energy. And you're looking for the happy ever after with that Ten of Cups. You will receive it. This is also a card of you, settling down with someone and meeting the right person. You'll recognize where it never worked with anybody else in the past because this person is your person. We've also got the Four of Pentacles, which is for the long-term security here. And we got the Empress energy. So the Empress is really about you nurturing yourself, recognizing that you are a gift, that you turn heads. Again, male or female, not a gender-specific reading. It's about the energy. But it's like you're going to be in a period of productivity. So you're going to be busy doing stuff that makes you feel happy. And when you start to do that, everything starts to slot into place. And they're actually giving me a song right now. Nothing's gonna change my love for you. Oh, it's jumped to another part of the song. So come with me and share the view. I'll help you see forever too. Okay, so it's a divine counterpart that is coming in. And you'll settle down with this person. Okay, I really get a sense that any pain that you experienced in the past, you'll recognize that it's not present in your future. Okay, so I feel like you've been building confidence. I just want to see one more thing. Why is it in your near future? Because it's like difficulty. Okay. Four Cups. You're feeling a little bit dissatisfied with the dating scene. Maybe you've been disappointed in the past and you've been a little bit closed off to love. Some of you may have looked at what's out there right now and no one sparks your attention or, vibes with you in terms of chemistry. The Four Cups, the tradition here is that this person is looking at everything that didn't work out before. And, if they keep focusing on the negative, they will miss the positive, the surprise that the universe is trying to deliver. So I feel let go of the past, learn the lessons that live there, but nothing else does live there. So I feel it's important to embrace the present moment and be open, because the universe is about to send you a surprise. Someone new is entering your life, and this relationship is going to be more fulfilling than anything you've ever experienced in the past. Okay, so yes, we have all experienced love in the past, and I know that's not an easy thing to reconcile, because sometimes when we meet someone we think this is the one, and then we recognize actually it was a karmic and it was meant to teach us lessons. So it's important to move on from those lessons, but take the lessons with us so that we can open ourselves up to new experiences and new people. And I feel the universe is sending you those experiences and new people. We've got the Knight of Air there. Now, you may be asking yourself, why am I saying the Knight of Air when it clearly says that? Well, YouTube, they blocked the videos because I mentioned that word right there. So I'm just, it is of the element of air. So I'm just going to call all the cards that have that air, okay, just so you're aware. The Knight of Air here is really about changing your circumstances, taking anything out of your world that's been negative, trying to be really positive. Some of you are going through some major life changes right now. You may be trying to relocate, or you're changing your position at work, or you're trying to change jobs, or you have a goal that you feel you haven't accomplished yet and you're busy focusing on that. But with this card, I really indicate that you are being brave to get yourself back out there, and I feel you're changing your circumstances by taking the initiative to explore new places, or maybe invitations that perhaps you wouldn't have gone to in the past. I feel intuitively you feel that you should go to a certain invitation or a certain event. Okay, external circumstances, Ace of Wands. This is really about a new person entering your life. Aces are gifts from the universe. You're turning the page and there's a new chapter here for you. I really get a sense that your love life is transforming, and there is someone who has major chemistry coming in. It's a budding relationship. Whenever you get the Ace of Wands, it means something starts to bloom, blossom, and bud into something a little bit more important. Okay, this is the start of your love story with someone new, and I feel this person will remain in your story to the very, very end, is what I see here. Now also pay close attention to that song, because it's coming up again in the water. This is a famous song. I think it came up around about 2020 or 2019 when I did a reading. It's definitely Glenn Medeiros. I remember this song. Now I feel this person, their love will be consistent. Okay, and I feel this person is for keeps. So just so you're aware, you may hear this song in the next couple of weeks. It may play suddenly on the radio, or maybe even in your play shuffle. It's something that you don't tend to listen to, but then will pop up and you're like, oh my gosh, there's that song. So listen out for that song. It is a signpost that love is entering your life. So I feel it's important to look out for the signs. Now, the hope and a fear, we've got the Nine of Cups, which means you hope to achieve a wish or a goal, and you will be satisfied. This card indicates that there is a pleasurable relationship coming in. You will experience the good life. It's a very sensual connection, and I feel you will get the commitment that you desire. The relationship will start to blossom here for you. The fear here, of course, is that it may go a little bit slow. I just want you to be aware of that. But this person is invested. Do not look for quick results in this connection. It's important to recognize that sometimes, when we meet someone and everything's going wonderful, we can start to project ourselves into the future, and we can start to have certain expectations. And when those expectations are not met in the time frame that we're hoping for, sometimes it can change the way we look at the relationship. So I feel this is going to be a very organic relationship. Live in the moment, live in the present, and see it for what it truly is. I do feel it's a loving connection that will lead to a high level commitment. Okay. Now your outcome energy, we have the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is like, there could be something from the past that is needling you. Okay, I get a sense that something ended, because the Ten of Swords is something ended, maybe even in a very bad way. And I feel like you're trying to change your approach to a challenging situation. It may have made you take a step away from the dating scene, but with the Ten of Swords, it does indicate that you're on the precipice of change and a new chapter. And I feel like you're moving on. There's a new start here. You're recovering. You're healing from something that has been difficult, but it may play on your mind when you meet this new person. Because when we are starting something new and fresh and exciting, we have all that hope, but also doubt from the past starts to creep up when we're starting to enjoy ourselves. It's like, remember what happened before, and we start to get a little bit insecure. So just watch out for that, because I feel that may creep in a little bit. We do have the Six of Air here, which means you're protected. You're being guided out of turbulent situations. You're being guided towards a more peaceful experience. And we've got the anchor there, okay? So I feel you are anchoring your emotions, and you're searching for something that you haven't found yet, but you are going to find this new relationship where you will want to settle down, okay? Because the anchor is about settling, or, being in a position where you feel comfortable to stick around in. And I do feel that you're discovering new lands. This is an incredible new journey for you. A wonderful love story is about to open up for you, and I feel embrace it. Embrace the change. You're learning more about yourself. You're learning about what you want, what you certainly do not want. And I feel that you're transitioning to something better. Your love life is changing. We do have the Death card here, which indicates as one chapter closes, another opens. And I feel that you are releasing old habits. You're making space for something new. And more importantly, you're making room for someone greater to come into your life. Your relationship status may have felt very stagnant and that nothing was moving, but when you get the Death card, it indicates that you are changing your circumstances, and there's going to be someone new who really sparks your curiosity. Okay, let me just say that word again, curiosity, because my tongue just got a little bit stumbly there for a moment. Four of Pentacles, this person is for keeps, but I feel you are changing your approach to how you operate. Right now, I feel like you are coming out of your comfort zone. I feel if you've been in a homebody for some time, I feel like you're going to get out there a little bit more. And I feel that you are attracting a very secure relationship. They're giving me a quote, okay? Well, I think it's a quote. They're just giving me some text in the water right now, so I'm just going to read it to you. If you don't sacrifice for what you want, okay, let me rephrase that, because there was one word that seemed to be missing, but then it just became more established in the water. If you don't sacrifice for what you want becomes the sacrifice. Oof, okay, that's pretty deep. So, and by sacrifice, I feel in this circumstance, they mean, yes, we're all busy. Yes, life is hard. We've got lots of responsibilities, but we've got to recognize what's important. And if you're looking for love, then it's important to take a step towards putting yourself in a circumstance to find it. Because if you don't, then the sacrifice is there will be no love. Once you take that initial step, the universe will take 10 steps towards you. We've got the Five of Wands, which really means it's your move. Okay, you've got a choice, but when you get the Five of Wands, I really feel this is about you, like either brainstorming new experiences or exploring all options that are available to you. That's what the actual card means. But if you see here with the Five of Wands, this is like, moving the pieces around on a chessboard. So I feel if there's someone perhaps that you were connected to, I feel like they're taking a secondary position in your life. You're moving them away from you, because I feel like you're ushering in someone new to be closer to you. Five of Wands definitely means like to be in training for something, or to have, rivalry for your affection. So I'm going to pull a quick card on that Five of Wands, but they actually give me the word competition in the water. And because they gave me this sense that you'll meet someone where questions are asked, I mean, there could be like a competition that you're entering, or well, I'm not really sure how to decode that, but let me just see. Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, Two of Swords. They're indicating there's someone here who comes in and out of your life. This person is emotionally avoidant. They come in strong, they offer, and then they back off or run away, and it makes you feel very confused. There's definitely a connection between you and this person, and they may promise stability, but they're slow moving. Actually, they're not moving at all, what they're showing me here. This person, Seven of Swords, and I feel some of you have tried to avoid this person, but they keep being on your mind, and it's like I'm getting a sense of the unexplored. I do feel that this person, they are emotionally not evolved enough to open up to a long-term relationship or give you the love that you desire, okay? There's an energy here that this person, they're intoxicated by the idea of you, but they're not emotionally available to love you the way that love should be offered, okay? They just, with the Seven of Swords, they're emotionally avoidant. And some of you may have also experienced some sort of betrayal in the past, and it's made you feel hesitant to get out into the dating scene or connect to someone new. But this new person is not going to treat you in the same way. And the Two of Swords is very important because it can indicate that, oh, my guide said not finished with these cards. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. It can indicate two things. You're about to discover new lands. Okay, you're about to have a new experience in love, and it can feel a little bit like overwhelming, okay? And you're really checking in with your intuition, and I feel when you first meet this new person, you're going to be a little bit hesitant. You may even keep this person at arm's length at first. Also, I'm getting a second energy here, which is you have a choice. You have to make a decision, okay? Which is you can run away from taking a step towards love and protect yourself, or you can slowly, you know, make an effort to put yourself out there. So I'm getting two energies there. I know that sounds really harsh, but that's what's coming through. So I have to be honest with what's coming through. I do feel with the Queen of Cups that you're about to fall in love, but you've been learning about self-care, and I feel there's a soulmate on the horizon, someone who's very sensitive, someone who has a lot of empathy, a lot of understanding, just like you, someone who's a good listener, someone who helps you come out of your shell is what they've just given me, even though there's a shell there, but they've just given me that. They help you come out of your shell, and I feel the energy is reciprocal, okay? So I'm just going to go and get some final cards before I close this reading. Queen of Wands. You are very attractive. You're having a glow up. People are attracted to you. So if you are feeling that you're not enough or that you're not beautiful or attractive, that is not the case. I feel like you underestimate your looks. You underestimate how awesome you are and how, you know, how much of a gift you are to be with in a relationship. The Judgment card. Now, there's just this energy with the Judgment card of some of you like either doing something that is connected to your soul's life's purpose or calling. You may do it with friends. I just keep getting an invitation, or there's something being planned right now that you'll be invited to, and the universe is orchestrating a meeting with you and this person, this new person, but you must leave your old life behind or old circumstances behind. Strength card and the Page of Pentacles. Someone is coming in that's going to make the effort. Someone is coming in who wants to get to know you. They want to dig a little bit deeper. This is someone who is dependable. This is someone who is loyal. They have a warm heart and they give you everything that they have to offer. Pages tend to be new energy. So I feel, you know, and also pages tend to exchange messages. So I feel that you are going to be exchanging some messages with someone new, and it's the start of, you know, they just said it's the start of the rest of your life, and that's only in terms of your love life, but I really get a sense that this person offers you everything that they have to give, okay? They are consistent in their love, and I feel this is something that you've been learning about. So they're also giving me 007 in the water. Now either, like, I don't really know much about James Bond, but 007 is probably, like, it's connected to James Bond because they showed me, like, movie seats. I mean, I don't know if there's a new Bond film out or whether there's one coming out. I'm sure there's always one coming out because there's a franchise there. But I mean, it could be either you are invited to something like that, or there's a conversation about James Bond, or it could be that there's an event that has like a James Bond theme where everyone like dresses up in like cocktail dresses and, you know, suits, or I'm not really sure. It could even be the time where you'll receive a message, or it could be the last 3 digits of this person's cell phone, or maybe the last 3 digits of yours. So please take it as it resonates. Okay. So the last deck is really about any lessons that you're meant to learn. Okay, and it's I can change my thoughts. Remember, thoughts become things. You've got the King of Air there, which is really about you manifesting with your thoughts what you want to come into your life. Also, if you tend to be someone who has been a little bit harsh on yourself, or there's some negative self-talk there, I feel like you're changing the way that you approach yourself, that little inner voice. You deserve love and you are lovable. That is so important for you to recognize. Okay, we've also got I am perceptive. Trust your intuition. As you can see, we've got spider's web here. So spider web is actually good luck. And it represents, you know, you attracting what you desire. We've got number 16 though, which indicates the tower energy. So I do feel some of you have been feeling a little bit stuck, and you need to come out of a comfort zone in order to attract what you truly desire. A wish is going to be delivered, and I would look out for lots of stars everywhere you go. It could be stars on the pavement, stars in paintings or photos that you'll see, maybe even someone with tattoos of stars. So look out for stars. It indicates you're closer than ever to love. And finally, we've got I am beautiful. So, you know, you building your self-worth and your self-esteem there, and recognizing that you are unique and that is your superpower. And this new person is going to love all aspects of you, even parts of you that perhaps it's taken a long time for you to love in the first place. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. I hope something resonates in this reading for you. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is so important for me too. We have lots of trinkets here. We have the rag doll, which tends to indicate something from childhood that either you witnessed or something that you experienced in childhood that may in some way have impacted you and the way that you approach love. I get a sense here that now you are secure in love, and if you have children and you found it difficult to get out into the dating scene, I feel there is going to be a window of opportunity for you to meet someone new, but it comes connected to this invitation. We've also got the horse, which is about loyalty, sensuality, and, you know, being a little bit more spontaneous. I do feel like you're making progress as this connects to the chariot energy, and I feel like you will overcome a difficult situation in love. Horses may also be relevant. Okay, this person may in some way be connected to horses, or there may be some sort of horse logo that's connected to this person. We have the coin, which is really about investment. Okay, thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. What they're giving me here is that look out for coins in unusual places. These are messages from your guides to let you know that you're on the right path and that your wish of fulfilling love is going to be delivered. Okay, so look out for that. Also, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So destiny is intervening to guide you to be connected to the path that this new person is on, and you will have a meeting that was preordained or destined to be. Okay, and we have 2 butterflies. I feel this person has also gone through a very challenging experience in their life, and I feel like they have spiritually evolved. They've definitely met themselves as deeply as you have, and I feel 2 butterflies together. I feel both of you are going to spread your wings and fly. You're going to find each other, and I feel it's a life-changing love that is coming in. Okay, so I'll leave it there. I hope something resonates, my beautiful Cancerians. Thank you so much, and love and light.